Yeah, so definitely the hardest part was just not being able to do any physical exercise and not being able to do my sport. Yeah, for both the emotional and the physical. But, like, I really, like, it just, like, taught me, number one, I really, really, really cannot work out. Like, cannot not work out. Like, I think I'm, like, addicted to endorphins or something. And, like, it's not just, like, a mental, like, oh, I'm getting fat. And no, like, it's a physical reaction. And it's, like, really severe. So, like, yeah, that was bad. Long-term effects, I think one thing is I'm definitely more, like, I'm still trying to get over, like, the fear when I dive of, like, I'm going to get injured. Because, like, that is not a healthy thing to be thinking about all the time when you're diving, because one thing I learned was that the more timid you are, the more likely you are to get hurt. You need to be aggressive, and you need to be thinking about your form, not about not getting hurt. Because I was, like, especially when I was coming back, and it was really scary because, actually, I think this might have been because I had a vestibular concussion. Like, when I was coming back, it was, like, I would do a flip, like, just, like, a front tuck, and I was like, what just happened? I started seeing things in my flips that I had never seen before. I think I realized that after I throw, I close my eyes for a second, and then I open them again, but I wasn't doing that. So all of a sudden, I was like, I see the ceiling, and I never saw the ceiling before. And like, when I was coming back, I was, like, trying to, like, do a front 1.5, and I would be scared to do a front 1.5 because I was like, I don't know if I know where it is. And, like, I had to dive because, like, it's a front 1.5, like, get over it. But, like, that was really scary. And, like, now I'm definitely, like, hypersensitive about anything hitting my head, anyone hitting my head. I'm just very, like, I cannot ever, like, definitely getting a concussion was something that was, like, my worst nightmare, that I was like, oh, thank God I never had that before. And then that happened, and I was like, I think, like, I'm just scared because if I were to get another concussion, like, I think that would be it. Like, I'm already so old, and, like, going to college, and, like, I only will have 4 more years. It's like, I don't have any more time to be injured. And I've been through so many, writing about this for my Common App, I've had, like, 16 major injuries already that aren't this. And it's like, I don't think emotionally or physically I can take another one. And I barely took this one. Like, I barely even got back to diving. If it wasn't for my parents, I don't even know if I would have been able to, like, get through the, like, I have to come back from another thing. So yeah, I guess just, like, fear of getting it again is the big long-term thing. But luckily, I think, like, it wasn't so severe that I'm going to have any, like, long-term, like, cognitive stuff or headaches. Although sometimes I still get a little headachy, but it's going away, so